The prophecy shared by Mirjana Saldo has sent ripples of thought and reflection across Brazil and beyond, stirring a deep sense of both awe and concern about the future. Revealed on August 1st, her vision describes a challenging road ahead for the nation, one filled with trials, yet brimming with hope and the possibility of spiritual and societal renewal. As we stand on the precipice of change, it's essential to open our hearts and minds to the lessons contained in this prophecy, for the warnings it gives are not only of physical events, but of profound internal transformation. Mirjana paints a vivid picture of the future, where Brazil will face intense natural disasters, floods, earthquakes, and other destructive forces of nature. These calamities, which will test both the nation's physical infrastructure and the spirit of its people, are not random. They are a call to unity, urging Brazilians to come together in mutual support and communal resilience. As these disasters intensify, they will become moments for the nation to reflect on its core values, reminding each of us of the importance of solidarity during times of adversity. But the challenges extend beyond nature. The prophecy also forewarns a period of political and economic instability, where the foundations of government and public trust will be shaken. The economy will suffer, with rising inflation and unemployment, forcing Brazilians to adapt and innovate in ways that will redefine the nation's future. It will be a test of endurance and creativity, requiring all citizens to come together to find sustainable solutions for the times ahead. At the heart of this prophecy, though, is a powerful spiritual message. It speaks of a crisis of faith, with many tempted to abandon their beliefs in the face of relentless trials. But Mirjana's words offer hope. She urges the people of Brazil not to lose sight of their faith, for it will be through spiritual resilience and devotion that they will find the strength to overcome. Prayer, meditation, and reflection will become essential tools in weathering the storm. Those who persevere in their beliefs will emerge from these tribulations stronger and more united than ever before. And yet, after the storms have passed, there will be a profound transformation. The prophecy foretells a time of spiritual and moral renewal, a period where Brazilian society will reassess its values, striving to align them with compassion, justice, and integrity. In the aftermath of hardship, there will be a collective reawakening, a desire to rebuild a society founded on love, solidarity, and the common good. This transformation will be the foundation for combating corruption and inequality, creating a fairer and more just future for all. The prophecy also calls for a revolution in education, one that goes beyond technical skills to focus on the ethical and moral development of individuals. It is through this transformation in education that future generations will be equipped to face the challenges of the new era with wisdom, empathy, and strength. Brazil, like the rest of the world, stands at a crossroads. Mirjana's prophecy serves as both a warning and a beacon of hope, urging us to prepare spiritually, mentally, and emotionally for what lies ahead. It calls us to be resilient, to find unity in times of crisis, and to trust in the possibility of renewal. Now is the time to heed these words, to come together as a community, and to embrace the changes that will shape our future. The prophecy calls us to envision a future rooted in peace, respect, and collaboration. It sees health as a domain of both remarkable opportunity and daunting challenge. The vision is clear. Efforts will intensify to make healthcare more accessible and efficient, but we must also brace for new diseases and epidemics that could challenge the global community. To overcome these hurdles, international cooperation and cutting-edge scientific research will be paramount, forging alliances that transcend borders to protect and heal humanity. The environment, too, stands at the heart of this vision. It calls for an urgent shift toward sustainability, advocating for a new mindset that values the Earth's resources and prioritizes conservation. The prophecy urges us to adopt a lifestyle that respects the planet's boundaries, ensuring that our actions today do not compromise the well-being of future generations. The sustainability of our environment and our future are intertwined, and the time to act is now. In this landscape of change, technology emerges as a powerful force. Innovations will revolutionize the way we live, work, and interact. However, the prophecy cautions against the unchecked proliferation of technology. It warns us to be mindful of the ethical implications, ensuring that technological progress serves the common good and advances sustainable practices. Technology, when used with wisdom, can be a beacon of hope, illuminating the path toward a better, more harmonious world. Despite the challenges that lie ahead, the prophecy closes with a message of hope, a promise of redemption, and a brighter future. There is potential for renewal through unity, faith, and collective effort. Brazil and the world are invited to rise above adversity, to unite in pursuit of a compassionate, just, and prosperous future. This vision of hope is a call to action for everyone to take part in building a world that reflects love, justice, and peace. The prophecy invites us to reflect deeply on our collective future. It is not a prophecy of inevitable doom, but an opportunity for transformation. We are called to prepare, to take responsibility for the world we are shaping, and to work hand in hand to address the challenges before us. Faith, hope, and love are the guiding lights that will lead us through the darkness and into the dawn of a new, renewed world. In times of global uncertainty, prayer remains a steadfast refuge, a source of peace and connection to the divine. It offers solace amidst the chaos, grounding us in faith and hope. Prayer is a powerful anchor that unites us with God's wisdom, guiding us through personal and collective tribulations. Through prayer, we find the strength to elevate our thoughts and intentions, asking for divine intervention to heal not just ourselves but all of humanity. Faith is the foundation upon which we face adversity with resilience. In Brazil and across the world, faith manifests in countless forms, uniting individuals and communities in a common pursuit of peace, justice, and harmony. As we stand united in prayer, we can overcome any obstacle, knowing that our collective strength is grounded in divine love and protection. Faith, unity, and transformation. A call to action in times of uncertainty and turmoil, the call to faith resonates stronger than ever, urging us to unite under common values and spiritual goals. These principles not only shape our individual lives, but also bind us together in a collective effort to bring about positive change. Through shared beliefs, we can draw closer to God's divine goodness and justice, even when the signs are unclear or the challenge is overwhelming. It's in these moments of adversity that our faith becomes a vital source of strength, empowering us to endure, to remain hopeful, and to trust in the possibility of transformation. Faith, especially in times of crisis, serves as a guiding light. It reminds us that no matter how dark the path may seem, there is always a higher purpose at work, a divine force that is subtly leading us toward greater understanding and resolution. We are encouraged to look beyond our immediate circumstances and trust that the challenges we face are not without reason. Through faith, we find the courage to persevere, knowing that God's plan for us is unfolding, even if it's not immediately visible. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen our faith is through community. The importance of coming together as a collective body of believers cannot be overstated. When we unite in prayer, worship, and support, we create an environment that fosters spiritual growth and provides mutual encouragement. In times of difficulty, our community becomes a source of resilience, offering not just emotional support but tangible help. This unity allows us to face adversity with renewed strength and determination, knowing that we are not alone on this journey. In Brazil, as well as globally, forming faith-based communities plays a crucial role in addressing pressing social and humanitarian issues. These communities create networks of solidarity that extend far beyond the walls of churches and prayer halls. Through charitable services, outreach programs, and acts of kindness, faith communities actively transform lives, providing relief where it's most needed. These communities are living examples of the power of collective action, showing that when we come together in faith and love, we can create profound change. The power of community prayer is especially significant. When we pray together, the impact of our prayers is amplified. It's as though the collective energy of many hearts and minds, focused on a common intention, reaches greater heights, resonating with God in a way that personal prayers alone may not. Prayer meetings, masses, and spiritual gatherings deepen our connection with the divine, while simultaneously strengthening the bonds that tie us to one another. In a world filled with division and strife, communal prayer becomes a powerful tool for unity and healing. As we face global challenges, such as economic struggles, conflicts, and natural disasters, the act of collective prayer offers us a sense of solidarity. In these trying times, prayer is not merely a personal practice but a communal one, where our collective intentions can help foster resilience and offer hope in the face of adversity. Prayer becomes a source of strength, not just for the individual but for the world as a whole. When we come together in faith, we draw from a wellspring of divine strength that empowers us to act with purpose and conviction. Mirjana's revelation, shared with the world on the first, serves as a powerful reminder of our role in shaping the future. It calls us to reflection and preparation, urging us to take responsibility for the world we are creating. The prophecy is not a set-in-stone prediction, but rather an opportunity for transformation, a chance to renew our commitment to living according to God's will and to work toward a brighter, more just world. The challenges we face are not insurmountable. With faith, unity, and collective action, we can overcome them. This prophecy invites us to take ownership of our collective future. It calls us to rise above individual concerns and focus on the greater good, working together to create a more harmonious and compassionate world. Faith, hope, and love for others are the pillars that will guide us through the trials ahead, and in doing so, we can build a better tomorrow for all. As you reflect on the message of this prophecy, consider how you can contribute to the collective effort. Whether through prayer, action, or simply supporting those in need, every effort counts in building a stronger, more united world. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your engagement, reflections, and actions are what make this exploration meaningful. Until next time, may you find strength, hope, and inspiration in the shared stories of our human experience.